I just stopped at the shop and I had to get some energy drinks, but the energy was down.
Is that the
This is probably what we're gonna run with. I love the flavor.
You know, guys like me and Jay, we're just always on the go, and we can't be like pre-ordering.
Bro
shit
said
all the
me
time,
and
bro.
Jay, like I'm not doing nothing, bro.
Lads and ladettes, what do you mean chicken and beans? We are back.
Yeah,
Welcome to another episode of
Bros and
Cons. Man, we got some exciting stuff today. We got here today someone very special with us. The Hawk, the Fountain, Cronulla Sharks Winger, the Fisherman, Sione
Sione
Katoa.
Let's go.
What an intro.
What an intro, bro.
I didn't even practice that, mums. Bro.
Sione, bro, give us a little intro about yourself. Where you from? Where were you born?
Yeah, name's Sione Katoa. Currently living in the Shire. Play on the wing for the Sharks.
Shay, let's get Sharks.
Yeah. I was born in New Zealand and then I moved over when I was about 4 years old to lived around Auburn, Granville area.
Oh, wow.
What do you reckon about Australia compared to New Zealand?
It's a lot more better. I think it's a bit busy. Like New Zealand's just nice and relaxed, like cold, and all my family's there. But
Mad.
yeah,
Sione Katoa and his brothers, I know these boys personally, and there was a spot that we used to hang around all the time, and it was called Granville PCYC. You guys don't know, but this guy's actually got like the basketball hand skills, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've always known this guy to be a fucking skillful basketball player, but definitely, you know, gifted. Him and his brothers are definitely gifted, talented footy players as well. Without a doubt, I remember it like it was the back of my head, bro. You guys were definitely gifted and definitely destined to, you know, make it in the NRL, bro. Yeah, congratulations, bro.
they got twin brothers and I got a little one, Noah, and one, two.
That's your brothers?
Yeah, that's his brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Good boys, man. Good boys.
Yeah. We've gotten the fact that we remember him. Sione, do you remember us?
Yes.
In case we're sitting here telling
The youth centre days are one of the best, like, most fun days I've had. Like,
Man.
I remember, I used to jig school, that's where I'll be.
Yeah.
If I didn't go to school, that's where I'll be. Or if I didn't go to school, that's why. Because I used to stay up till 12:1 in the morning playing basketball.
Lad, and we used to play there like all night, bro.
Yeah. Every night, yeah.
Bro, I mean, this guy, Lumo, bro, some of the boys, fuck me. Yeah. Remember Lumo? Yeah, lad, we used to, bro. I used to like go straight to his house after that. Fuck, bro. But it was very, very small community, and bro, everyone knew everyone in Granville, Auburn, Marylands, bro. That's how it was back then.
You still remember the workers,
Chris and Moana.
Big shout out to Chris and Moana. Lovely workers, lad.
I can honestly say that place actually helped me a lot. Looking back now, like I was there, like coming from Auburn, Granville, we can go other way, you know. The games, or I'd say me going PCYC every night, just kept me doing sports, playing basketball, touch, like
That's amazing.
And then like every time, like I'll go home, my mum will ask me, "Oh, what are you doing in this out late night, Sharks? Like, Sharks, are you dealing drugs or something like marijuana?" She thinks I'm dealing marijuana. I'm like, "Nah, I'm just playing basketball at the youth centre till 12:1 in the morning." So
now she knows.
fun. Now
he was playing basketball the whole time, bro.
That is mad.
Yeah, it's funny.
I remember, bro. We used to play till like 12, lad. It was bad, bro.
And I think
we had nothing better to do.
The mad thing about Granville Youth Centre, they created this kind of atmosphere. I can't even explain it, because now when I look back at it, they really helped a lot of us. Obviously didn't help us enough, but like they were on the right track to the point where I remember doing a lot of my community service over there.
Yeah.
So they would dock hours off it. And Chris and Moana, they believed a lot in a lot of us, you know. They really pushed for that, for us to like stay off the streets and use our free time in there. Because I used to jig Granville boys as well, and we all used to jig and like
So on a Tuesday morning, you see all the boys at the youth centre acting like we've got nothing to do.
And Chris used to always tell us, if we're not gonna be at school, don't be at the station. Come over here and come make music in there. Remember that studio that was in there? And bro. What a memory.
Man, so the system actually worked, because Sione Katoa ended up flying, but
ended up flying. And like, I think it's mad, because there was a couple other boys, was it? Am I just done with Was there anyone else that made the NRL from the area? From Granville, Auburn?
No, not to my knowledge. As soon as I seen Sione, bro, up on the big stage, lad, that was mad, bro. Like, I felt like I was a part of Sione, but this is why, like, when someone makes it out, I truly believe what they say. When someone makes it out in the area, the whole area makes it out. Like, because I truly felt like, you know, when Sione made it to the NRL, to the big stage, I felt like I was a part of it. I'm like, fuck, I know him. We used to play basketball. We used to do this. We used to jig school. Like, fuck, bro. It was such a big, happy moment for me. And just for him to carry that, bro, it's amazing, bro, amazing.
Do you feel that, like, you carry that as well? Like, you know how when you made it, surely, like, you felt like, you know, you bring your whole family with you, you know?
Yeah, I do. Like, now that I look back, I'm like, how did I get there? You know, like little kid from out there, like, and what I want to do now is just help those that didn't get that what I got back then. Like, it just happened so easy for me, you know. But it's not always easy for other kids. And
was that always in the back of your knowledge that you were gonna become this NRL star, or did it just happen?
Nah, I didn't coming through. I didn't think, oh, I want to play NRL or I want to play NRL. It just slowly happened, you know. I enjoyed it. I had fun, and that's how I got there.
Well, man, so
it wasn't even trying, lad.
Wow,
that,
bro. Listen to that.
That's amazing.
But I guess, like, I feel like some people are like, they're born with it, you know, kind of thing. Like, hard work obviously gets you places, but then there's people that are just born gifted, like they got that talent, you know. That, like, you even saying before, he's cracker at basketball,
bro.
So he's just cracker athlete all round.
Cracker athlete all around, bro. I reckon, like seeing Sione back then, I already knew that this guy was gonna become some type of athlete, bro, because he was just fast and fast twitch with his, you know, just moving, you know, and stepping. I knew this guy from when we were playing touch and playing basketball. I just knew this guy was gonna, bro. I didn't know he was gonna be fucking winger in Cronulla Sharks, bro. That's like massive, bro.
Maybe for any other kids that are watching, what do you think about becoming an NRL star? Did it have more to do with talent or work ethic?
I've played with players that like had the talent and also didn't have that talent. They had that hard work. And so it's you can make it. Like, you don't have to be talented. And hard work does get you there too.
That's mad, but
big props, Doggo, because like, as you would know as well, seeing all the other islanders like ourselves, like it's hard because like a lot of us islanders in those days were all in the street, you know, and like there wasn't many of us looking that far ahead, like to the NRL like yourself. But you know, just like the bro said, bro, hard work pays off at the end of the day. And bro, you know, I'm sure it came with a lot of blessings from God as well. And a lot of our parents, they pray, you know, for us every night. So
100%,
I'm sure that played a big part as well, and we can't forget that as well. Tell us about your other adventures, because we have been seeing on Instagram and socials, you are up to other things. That's so exciting.
I also do YouTube as well.
Mad.
I love being outdoors, fishing. I even did gardening growing up in Granville.
Oh, wow.
I got that from my old man. He's the real Tongan fisherman.
That's hectic. Shout out.
I got a YouTube channel. I never thought I'd ever do that type of stuff. Like me growing up, I never used to speak good English or even speak properly in front of camera, shy and you know what to say. Like, so it was a big step for me. You know, me now I'm always about just upgrading yourself in life. You know what I mean? So just like being comfortable, being uncomfortable. So
that's the motto right there, bro.
If I'm scared to do YouTube or be in front of a camera, I'm gonna go and do it. Even though it's new to me, I will try it. So I enjoy I enjoy fishing more, and having the camera there is just a, you know, just extra,
it's just something there in the background. I like
to just share what I enjoy doing. So I love fishing more than videoing. It's just there to something I enjoy also.
Mad.
And I think a mad pointer that he just said is that, like, sometimes if something is like it's not familiar with him. He wants to face that. Like, it's like facing your fears kind of thing. And like, bro, that's wow, what a motto, bro. That's amazing, bro. And like, I feel like you broke the market for the other players in NRL
100%.
because I'm pretty sure like when you started, I started seeing all the other players start to bring in their, their personal life and that. But your one, it was so exciting for me to see because like it showed another like avenue that players are not just stuck, they're not just locked into the NRL. Because I'm sure everywhere you go, everyone knows you for football. But that's not all who you are, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like even with, you just said gardening as well. Would that be cropping like Tongan, like ufi and that?
Yeah, doing that. Well, man, any house we moved in, there has to be a banana tree or talo or bele somewhere. So like helping with that, and also like me like trying to grow strawberries or tomatoes, like stuff like that. I was a bit different. I was a bit different growing up, but like looking back now, that's just who I was. That's how I got into fishing, outdoor stuff, farming. I would like to do farming, like stuff like that.
That's mad, bro.
I wanna get into the fishing, but unfortunately, we're not the best fishers. We don't. Every time we used to go fishing, the fishing rods will be at the van and the bee box will be over here. We'd get carried away, and then the guitar comes out, and then bro, the fishing rods haven't even came out of the boot of the car. But yeah, we're really, really green to it, and it's unfortunate because my old man, he was big into fish. I think any Tongan dad is like
every island,
it's
just part of like how they are back home. That's live off the ocean and stuff.
It's amazing to see you actually go all the way with fishing because man, not many Tongans that you don't see any islanders doing it publicly. So
especially publicly, what's the biggest fish you caught?
Biggest fish.
We're talking kilos.
Big eye tuna, 60 kilos.
Whoa!
60 kilos,
that's a funny story because when I was living out west, I was catching carp. I don't know if you know carp. It's a freshwater fish. It's invasive. They get to like 70 the size.
And invasive for all the audience, that means that you're allowed to...
Nah, they're like...
they're bad.
Bad to be in the water here in Australia. So I went from catching those... And then my next fish I caught was this 60 kilo tuna. That was my first ever episode on YouTube. Someone took me out down South Coast and we went out 15 minutes in of trawling, like the lures being in the water. 15 minutes in, bang, something took it. And this type of fishing, I never enjoyed. I'm a fisherman, but this type of fishing,
it's rough.
It's rough. You know, like. I fought this fish for 2.5 hours.
Wow.
And it broke me. It broke my body, everything, my back, my mentals. I was like, take over, It was. If you watched that video, man, it was crazy. I didn't enjoy it. When the fish got in, I just wanted to lay down and pass out. I was that tired. My back,
this video is on YouTube.
It's on YouTube, it's my first video.
We'll link that. That's amazing.
Yeah, 60 kilos and. Like, it's a rare tuna to catch. Like, when I got back to the boat ramp, someone put it up and all the locals came down. It's like, I couldn't believe they caught this fish. No one's caught it in years, So it was like rare fish. And that's me.
It's a winger from Cronulla Sharks. Rare and a rare. People there would have been fainting. What's going on? What's going on?
Crazy.
You would have needed like specific rods to catch this
one. Like there's a technique to it. Once you're that, like I was saying, I'm an athlete, and then this guy is like saying, I'll get that in 1 hour. And I looked at him, he's like, Baka,
built like a paddle pop stick.
And I'm like, lying. There's no way. There's no way you're lying, man. Look at me. I'm like, I train, I do gym and stuff, but I was broken. And then looking back, there's a lot of technique into it, Hour in, the technique goes out the window, and
Is that 2.5 hours? Is that like normal? Is that average for how long? It takes is that how long it takes to reel it all the way up?
Yeah, so like tuna, they're big fighting fish. Different type of tunas take an hour, sometimes 40 minutes. But this tuna, it's a rare one. It's a 60 kilos, pretty big for this type of tuna. So I brought it up to the surface for like maybe 10 times.
Wow.
So every time it'll come up, it goes straight back down.
And they're strong too,
Strong, so So that's why it took 2.5 hours, and like Yeah, that's the.
That's crazy. Would
Yeah.
any other normal person would have gave up after an
I
hour or
would've let
something?
go.
I was
after
so
10
close.
minutes.
Like I had some ideas that weren't even possible to happen. In my head, I'm like, over 2 hours in, I'm like, hold this. Let me jump in the water and just try and spear with that knife. Looking back now, like there's no way I was doing that. But at that time, my head is just, I just want to bring it in. You know? Like,
bro.
So what's harder, fighting with a fish for 2.5 hours or playing a full 80-minute game?
Ooh.
What do you reckon's harder?
Fuck.
they're both
Weighing it out.
They're both different. They're both different.
They're
But
both
that
different.
was pretty hard.
Yeah.
That fishing, yeah.
Yeah, that would
Also
have.
play,
Yeah, that would have drained you mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you would have been swearing your
Oh,
head off,
man. Yeah.
bro. That's crazy. Like, because I never thought of that. I used to always think fishing was simple. They bite on the hook and then you reel it
Yeah.
up.
It's almost like a whole different sport.
Yeah, it is. It's called game fishing. That type of
Yeah.
fishing. So it's a lot different. It's not relaxing. You know, my fishing, I can do 10 hours on the water, just sit and not catch anything. That's I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
being out.
Just the peace and
yeah, just a
and yeah.
piece, like especially away from footy, being
That's
away from
mad.
family. Like it's good to be alone, you know. Not, I know sometimes I use the excuse to get away from the kids and the missus, but I do enjoy like just peace. You know, you come up, start thinking of stuff ideas and stuff like.
Yeah, that's mad.
Speaking of that though, like getting away, is there anything that the NRL potentially like it takes a toll on you? Is there any specific thing that the NRL does for you that make you feel that certain way? Like you need to get away? Is it just
I
like,
guess
is
it'll
it the
be too
training
much.
and
Yeah,
everything?
like
The people.
what you do outside is they don't really do anything to help you. You know, when you're outside of training, that you do what makes you like.
Yeah.
Say you want to go do recovery, sauna, ice bath, or
Yeah.
you want to go fishing like me.
Yeah.
So I use fishing, that
As a
getaway,
recovery,
get
getaway.
away.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man. That's
yeah.
cool.
Bro, that might be something like, bro, like, because I feel like as a man, like, fishing is always, it should be, like, in every man's arsenal,
Yeah,
just to be able to use, like,
Skill,
Yeah,
fishing
that's
rod.
it.
I remember when my dad
It's like
gave
driving a manual car. Like if you
Yeah.
don't drive a manual car, then you're like
You're not a man.
so my old man gave me we were setting up the tackle and all that, and then he gave me the hook, and he said to put it on the line, and I just double knotted. I had no idea to tie it. And the bloke started giving it to me. He started getting, bro, look, bro, don't be a poofter, you know, you need to know how to like tie your hook, because there's a special way to tie the hook.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I'm thinking, like, I was young, relax. I was like 12 years old. This wasn't last year. Ever since then, I've been trying to, like, I watched some YouTube videos on, like, just the simple stuff. But hopefully I'll learn something soon. I won't be fighting a 60-kilo tuna anytime soon,
Maybe
but
we can go fishing with Sione one day if he's free.
Yeah,
bro. We'll go
Maybe
fishing.
one
sure,
day,
you have
bro.
to try a charter or something.
That'll be mad, bro.
Yeah.
Episode 20 bros and cons on the
pros
fishing,
and
bro.
I'll tell you how I started, fishing. It was the first time I moved to Cronulla, and I was walking with my family along the waters, you know, the beach walks, and I saw this one guy. He was diving for kina, sea urchin,
yeah.
and me, I love sea urchin. I
Yeah.
love seafood, and I was like, man, I'm usually shy and don't go out and talk to people.
Yeah.
You know me, I walked up to him and like, bro, stop, my mister, stop being embarrassing. Why are you going? I'm like, I love the seafood that much. I went and did this. Yeah. So I went and asked him for one. So I still have the video and photo of me sitting there eating. I was like, oh man, I want to do this. I want to do this. What he's doing.
Yeah.
So I got in the water. I wore my training skins, like the water, you know, as a suit up. You know.
Yeah.
I had a goggles
Yeah.
and just a spatula from the kitchen just to get the kina out. Yeah.
That's it?
That's how I started.
Wow.
So when I went in, and at this time I wasn't a swimmer, right?
Yeah,
Didn't know how
yeah.
to swim, but I love this seafood so much. I'm
You
gonna
learned
do
to
it.
swim.
I'm gonna do it. I learned to swim.
That's
So that's how I started, and then went in, started getting seafood, and then went to
slowly
upgrade.
move
And
So was this guy teaching you at the same time?
nah, you didn't. I just
Oh.
asked him for the thing, and then
just
And
his
then-
passion for seafood.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just started
yeah,
calculating.
That is another level passionate, man.
yeah, that's how I started.
Bro, that's amazing. That's actually an amazing story. I feel like all of us can relate to that because we all love kina. I think everyone loves kina, bro.
It's such a big thing in New Zealand, as well. Like they
You don't
love
like it,
the
Kina, nah, hey, you know.
I saw him when I said we all love Kina. I was like, yeah.
Only for the oxy shirt, eh, though?
Only the oxy shirt.
That's how you know I was born raised in Australia, bro. I'll have kangaroo all day of the week, but I don't know about Kina, man. Like, I might as well drink the sea water. Like, that's what I think of.
It's not that bad.
That's the way I think of it, bro. Like, so my first time testing Kina, I went on Kai Now. It was a famous Facebook group page run by Rob Nye. I'm not sure what he's doing now, but yeah, he had all the islanders like going live and eating.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I was excited to test it. I went live. Basically, I ate the kina, and I wanted to like fake a reaction, but then I just ended up spitting it out.
That's like oxy shred, but
What's your favorite seafood, Sione?
Seafood, lobster and calamari.
Yeah,
Lobster and
dude,
calamari,
lobster.
bro.
Yeah, I actually got tattoo over my lobster and a calamari on my.
Oh.
That's hectic, bro.
Oh, so that's what you got tattoos. Sometimes I see you in the slow-mo.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Oh,
It's a
that's
lobster
right.
and
It's, oh, yeah. Oh. I was gonna ask because because we were in front of the camera with 21 District and it was a bit hard to just adjust our normal life with our families and kids. Was it similar to joining the NRL?
I'd say more when people notice
Yeah.
you when you're out. Like, say I'm with my family and like now it's back then, you know, when it first started, I was like, oh, I love this, you know. Like, but then when you get like going on and then you just feel like, oh, you just want some privacy. You go out with your family, you just enjoy. You just want to be normal, you know. Sometimes I wish like when I go out, people don't like.
So you get the full like paparazzi effect, like you get people taking photos of you and stuff. Like they'll come up and be like,
photos, sign stuff and stuff, like that.
And I think the anxiety as well, bro. Like just the like the feeling that like all eyes are on you.
Yeah,
you know?
people.
Like you can tell you don't even have to see them. You just feel people are watching you. And you're with your missus and you just want to go and eat at a cafe. But I'm glad we share that, like, and you know that because I was gonna ask for a photo after this, but now I feel like I don't want to be one of those annoying guys, bro. Nah, but I guess it comes with. It's one of those things, right? It just comes with it, I guess. You can't be a gun of a winger and just go unnoticed anywhere, bro.
When I'm in the Shire, there's a lot of balangi, There's they're always like, it's busy, they're full on. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I love coming back home, like when I go see my parents or even when I come down these ways. I feel like home when I see Lebanese, Indian. I feel like you know, they don't know me. They don't. And I feel happy, you know, and I just feel like, man,
you feel like a normal person.
You feel normal, like.
And you know what? An interesting thing that you just spoke about. I'm shocked that we haven't talked about, like, growing up in the inner west, very multicultural. Very multicultural. I've got family in Campbelltown ways and Penrith ways, and I notice that it's very predominantly islanders over there. 100%. But in the inner west, it's all
very
mixed.
split.
Very mixed.
Split.
You got Asians, you got Lebos, you got the Arabs, you got the Indians. It's just, you got some Africans as well. And I don't want to leave anyone out now. Who else?
Aussies. Keep running it up.
Bro. This is the thing, you know.
Name every country.
Because someone in the comments going, oh, what about? Wow, yeah. But it's very multicultural in the inner west. You grow up seeing all these different nashos, and that's home, eh? That's home, bro.
Do you see this place as home?
I do. I always now that I live in the Shire, but I would say the driving for me, I hardly go back there. But I would see my parents now and then, and like growing up, I was at that time with the youth centre, I was living in Granville. But I was going to school in Fairfield. I went to Westfield Sports.
Shout out Westfield
Shout out
Sports.
Westfield. You know, with that
They're gonna get crazy.
I don't know why, but every time there was a guy in Westfield Sports, bro, you already knew that this guy was about it. This guy was about the sports, bro. He doesn't muck around. So yeah, big shout out to Westfield Sports, bro.
To be honest, I don't know how I ended up there, you know, like Westfield Sports or sports school. I don't know how my dad even thought about taking me to a sports school, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
So, like going to school, I wasn't the smartest or, you know, like, was always quiet, and I didn't know how I graduated. I was, most of the time, I my attendance was like 50%.
Yeah.
And why I stayed at school was for the footy.
Yeah.
So it was heaps of time I was going to get kicked out, and then my parents wouldn't show up to interview the principal. Then the school teacher will come, be my parent, or like the sports director. They'll come with me to, tell the principal, keep me here, you know. And I still remember those people, and I still talk to them, and I'm so grateful that I did end up graduating school, and I went Westfield because it's actually helped me a lot to where I am today.
Wow, man! Big shout out to these people.
Who's Tongan out of your mum and dad, or are they both
They're
Tongan?
both Tongan.
Do you know what villages they're from in Tonga?
Yeah, Leimatoa, they were from Wawa Umataika.
Yeah, I
There
told
you
you
go.
we're cousins.
There you
Yes,
go.
I heard it on one of the podcasts. You
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
That was me, shut up.
It's not going to end it,
So everyone in jail, that when I told you Sione Katoa is my cousin, I was being serious.
Bro, that just goes to show because I was telling everyone before you're my cousin. Now that you just under the table, I'm like, fuck. That was close.
Man, it's
Shout out
I'm
Lema
actually
Tua.
glad.
Shout out Vavau, bro.
I'm actually so happy to hear your background story, man. A lot of people don't know about this stuff. What was your hardest thing you had to go through? Or even like in the past few years? What do you
Even
think the hardest
Something
thing you
like
had to
an
go through?
obstacle, yeah.
Man,
A big challenge.
I've talked about this story the other day at training, actually, in front of my teammates.
Yeah.
And I can talk a bit more of this because, man, I have so much.
Mm.
This hits like, hard for me. So this is a story I've never told much people. Back in 2018, that was my first year I moved to the Sharks. I got married young because I got my wife pregnant. So,
Yeah.
in the
In the
Tongan
Tongan
culture,
In the Tongan
we
culture,
got married. So we had a little wedding like that. Then we had a newborn. And then I had to move into the Shire. So first time moving out from home too. Living away from home. At that time, my contract wasn't as much. The minimum was about 60K or something. And
Yeah.
when you move to the Shire, you got to pay rent, bill, and all this. And there was a time there where I had to collect the bottles, 10-cent bottles. So, and I could say this, I was happy. I was probably one of the first in the Shire to start doing that on the streets. At the time, I'd wait till Tuesday nights. That was the bin nights, Tuesday nights. I'd wait till it gets dark. So that's what I was doing at that time when it got hard. So Tuesday nights, that's when all the bins go out in front of the apartments.
Yeah.
And in Cronulla, there's a lot of drinking, there's partying.
Yeah.
So I would wait until 11, 12 at night to go out because I was scared people might see me, They see me, this guy plays NRL. I was shy to show my face and I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But at the time, I just needed money
Hustle
to
mentality.
buy nappies, formula for my newborn. So I was doing that. I knew every street where the jackpot was, cases
by
of
heart.
beer, and I was probably only one doing it at that time. It was in 2018. So there was not much people doing it. So I would go out. Some nights I would have my daughter in the car with me, sleeping, and I would drive around. I had these bags. I would fill every bag up, stack them up in my car. I'll go out, fill that up, come back, fill that up, come back. And my wife at the time was saying, that's enough, come home, you have enough. So I would make, I did pretty good at that time. I'd make at least $200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot of bottles.
Yeah, that's a lot of bottles.
lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of bags.
$2,000?
That's
Yeah,
like
two-
2
yeah,
cups.
yeah,
2,000?
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh
I
my
was-
goodness, bro. Wow.
And I found a little cheat at that time where you collect your money, you go Woolworths, they scan it, they give you money. Then I was like, let me try Coles. I'll go scan it, I'll double it. But at the time it wasn't allowed, they stopped it.
Yeah.
I did it about 4 times.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they found out, they stopped it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's a story that's always, I never want to tell it because I feel embarrassed. But
Yeah.
looking back now, it's a story that maybe someone can take something out of it.
Bro, I got
Man.
goosebumps.
I got
bro.
shivers,
Yeah.
I got goosebumps.
And until even when I did, money wasn't a problem. I would collect them. Then I'll see a man, he walks around Cronulla with his trolley, old man. And at that time, I didn't need to do that anymore. But I had so much respect that story. I would collect these bottles and I'll tell this man, come this day every month, I'll collect bottles for you and I'll give it to you.
Well, man.
So that was a couple of years after I finished that. So I have a lot of respect for the 10-cent cans. Like even to this day now, I make my daughters collect my waters that I drink, you know.
Wow.
So I teach them it's a way of, you know, how to make money. You collect this. If you want toys, you collect the bottles. We'll take it every month. So we get like $50-$60 every month from the bottles.
Well, man.
And they can choose something, you know. So they got a little savings like that. So it's a way you can, how I look at it now, I teach my kids that.
It's so hectic how you're already installing these little positive mindsets into your daughters and your kids, bro.
Such an
What a
inspirational
story.
story, man.
I feel like, bro, I'm so taken away because I'm on the same page as this guy, but I feel so humbled to have heard that story that there was another way. Like, even something as like that will take so much longer.
Yeah.
After I've heard your story, you've spent all these nights out, long hours, you know, collecting these bottles, doing everything the hard-earned way, you know. And I feel, I'm sitting here on mixed emotions because this guy was in the NRL while this is happening.
Yeah.
So I'm sad, but I'm also like, he should have never been in a position that
in the
he had
first
to be
place.
doing that. Bro, like we lived in a very good country. Our football stars, people that are paying NRL, like they shouldn't be doing that. It's such a sentimental story. It's hit my heart, but like, lad, I don't want to get in trouble before I say something. I don't want to say something bad about the NRL, but brother.
No, but it's good, though. It's good that you're bringing light to this, man.
And it's good. I guess a lot of NRL players can take from this as well because being on a big stage, a lot of us feel like we're obliged to act that like we can't do certain things because we're famous. Yeah. We can't be like grinding. Much respect to this guy for actually grinding it out. Yeah. That's why he called like a man with honor, taking it all the way for his young girls and his wife.
100%, or
and he done it the right way, man.
He did it the right way.
Can you imagine how much respect your wife has for you, man? That would have been like a crazy time.
Bro, and Togo, you just answered the next question I was going to ask, because I was just about to ask, is the NRL salary at a level where you don't have to do anything on the outside? But you just pretty much answered that for me just then.
Yeah, nah. When you first start, there's a starting wage coming through as you play more games and you get to a wage where it's
where
good.
It's comfortable enough.
Yeah.
Bro. I guess with anything, like, you still got to put in the work, you know?
Yeah.
Put in the
I
hard
got
effort.
to this stage where I'm thinking, oh, this is too much for me now. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm happy with that.
Good on you, dog. You deserve it as well, dog. If ever gets too much, let me know. I'll help you, dog.
No, what a blessing.
You know what?
dog.
I was actually gonna ask people on TikTok about it because I seen some guy wearing a Louis bag and he was collecting cans out of my rubbish bin, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? And you know, this guy's collecting cans and he's got his like a $2,000 bag on, and I was actually gonna ask the public because I was thinking of doing it. I was actually thinking of collecting bottles as well, you know. Don't be mad, I want to do it as well.
What do you guys think?
You know what, though? I've been doing it with I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing it with my kids as well. But like, bro, I'll find like the biggest hoodie in my closet and like make sure I got everything covered up, and then I'll go like, and I'll be like checking the corners like that when I'm going around. But I feel like just hearing that story, it hit me in the heart because I feel like no one should feel any type of way if you're hustling for your family. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Whether you're playing NRL, collecting bottles.
That's a perfect example, man.
Fighting a 60-kilo tuna. Bro, anything, bro.
I sit really well with this guy's story because when I had a wife and kids, it was a different story. It was almost like I didn't care anymore about what the world would think, and I can imagine that's probably what the brother was thinking.
Do you also, is that what you do in your free time, just fishing? Or do you do any other hobbies?
It's not much free time when you're playing,
true.
so when I do get the chance, you know, I got to balance it with family
and
kids. It is hard because I do fishing, you get addicted, you know, but I try and balance it. So yeah, just fishing at the moment, editing YouTube videos, you know, like just doing that. That's something new. That's something new for me because, you know, I never did any work, you know what I mean? Like, and just learning, it's a skill that you want to learn, you know, upgrading in life, like working a computer or working this editing app, just stuff like that. Yeah, I enjoy.
It's pretty time-consuming editing, eh?
Yeah.
Do you have any plans with fishing, man? Like,
Where
is
do
there
you
a
see
boat
yourself?
coming? Do you see a?
Yeah.
Oh, say.
Yeah, it's a bit hard like playing footy, so but I also want to go big with my YouTube channel. Obviously, getting better videos with on boats and stuff, and getting merch to like you guys, and just stuff like that. But yeah,
Though being an NRL footy player, is it really? I don't know. I have to ask. Is it like harsh on the body? What do you do to keep your body up to par? Like, you know, with the games, 80-minute games, bro. It's long games, bro. It's long games, and like you being a winger, and obviously you got the forwards and that. Like, you're obviously
Probably the
back line.
most
You're
physically
fitter.
demanding,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
So like you'd probably have to be running more than the other boys.
And you'll cop it as well
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
don't.
Physically it takes a big toll on you because getting bashed, not even getting bashed, even training like running, gym. I didn't realize when I was coming through. I didn't realize how big like recoveries. You know, when I looked, I was like, never did any recovery. I didn't think of this, and then when I got older, like how much it helps you. Like ice baths, I don't like ice baths. I hate cold water. So I'm doing ice baths now because I know what it does to my body. It helps me. Now that I need it, I'm gonna do
What
it.
does it do, dog? Just so I know, so I can suss it out.
It just helps recover the muscles in your body.
Yo.
But I know other people, they do it like makes you feel fresh in the morning or just a routine. So, yeah.
A lot of extreme athletes.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah,
eh?
yeah.
I remember hearing something about, because I follow like a lot of some fitness influencers and that. I remember this one guy saying that how it shocks your central nervous system and you just feel like he used that as a pre-workout to his training. I was like, oh, that's a good insight, bro. Jump in an ice bath and then go start lifting weights. You'll probably lift heavier weights than normally. Oh yeah, that's mad, bro. Did you ever get like a big injury during your NRL career?
Yes, I had a couple. My first NRL game, I actually broke my jaw.
Wow.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so leading up to that first NRL game, first preseason, NRL preseason.
Yeah.
I'm this 20-year-old skinny, you know, weighed about 75 kilos.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the big boys. And that whole preseason, at that time, I was skillful. I was steppy, I was fast.
Yeah.
And I didn't ever think that I would play that year. So thinking back, I trained most of the whole preseason in the starting team.
Oh, yeah.
So this is my first year going to NRL.
Yeah.
And then he just named me in the starting team for the first round. And like looking back now, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't everything just happened so quick. I'm thinking, like, I don't even know what my job is to do. All I know is from under 20s, like run the ball, do a few steps, you know, break some tackles.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know, I gotta, you know, attack this ball. I gotta get this much runs. You know, I gotta make this read in defense.
Wow,
Like,
so
I didn't know
there's
that.
more.
It's complicated.
There's so much more to.
Yeah.
So it took me a long time to get used to
Like
how the
mentally,
game, how the game is. Yeah.
And that must be draining, eh? Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like sometimes, like, we know physically, but like mentally as well?
Mentally,
eh?
yeah.
So
it
it
is.
eventually becomes like a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah,
Like you're
yeah.
just counting like how many tackles you're doing, how
And
many
then,
runs.
because then after the game, you'd probably be thinking about where you went wrong.
Where you went wrong, yeah. That's where the videos come in, like video sessions.
Do you ever watch back on a lot of them or?
We do it as a team. When
Yeah.
we first started, when I first came through, I used to cop it a lot because I was so shy and quiet. I didn't know how to talk, like,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, and I used to cop it, and that's one thing I didn't enjoy. After a game, if you know you did something wrong, I didn't want to go to training. I didn't want to go on video because I know I was going to cop it and I can't save myself because I don't know how to talk or communicate at that time. So looking back now, I just wish I guess it's from school and like, you know, like I didn't wish I went to school. I wish I went to school like to learn the basics of communicating or knowing like grammar and stuff, how to talk to people and I didn't realize that till later.
So that's always been something that you were struggling even when you were young, like just being able to communicate. Okay. Bro, but bro, look at God's work, bro. You know now
Yeah.
it's
God's work, bro.
like going from struggling like as a when you were young to be able to communicate. Now you got a YouTube, like that's YouTube channel. That's like the biggest platform to talk on. Like some
And man,
people
I
that are
think-
talkative
yeah,
don't even have a
exactly.
YouTube channel.
Well, you played for Tonga, yeah? So how did, being of Tongan heritage, how did that influence you to play for the Mate Tonga team? We know your family, your parents and that. Like, what actually drove you to, you know, oh, fucking Mate Tonga, this is me?
Yeah, I didn't really think of like playing Tonga like after what they did in 2019 or something.
Yeah,
Remember?
2019.
Yeah.
I remember I was at at that time I was at Yuguna Tavern there watching the game
Yeah.
and seeing what they did. Like, man, yeah, I want to play for them. You know what they did.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't long after then my first game, and that was an unreal experience. Just you're not when you put on that jersey, you're not only playing for yourself, even though you're excited, but when you see all these fans, it's something else. Man.
amazing,
It's,
eh?
Yeah.
something else.
People
Would've been a
always talk.
different vibe.
Yeah, people always talk about how the Tongan fans are unreal, bro. When we get up to support our country, you know, there's no other country that supports their country like how Tonga.
It's
supports.
crazy, eh?
It's
though?
crazy, man.
Sometimes I'm even like, if we were shocked, because we're even shocked at home seeing like the reaction of our people.
Yeah.
Imagine you guys like on the
Yeah.
stage, like
Yeah.
walking out on the
Yeah,
field,
man.
bro.
It's the best feeling, man.
Yeah.
Right, and like trust me, it's not only at the stadiums. You know how the stadiums are packed out, but it's all over the streets.
Yeah.
And then this guy Hano from Auburn, he's got the
Shout out to Hano.
I used to play with Hano and Brala Bears. When,
Oh.
yeah, I used to play with him.
Yeah.
Duke of the West.
Shout out Duke of the West, man.
Shout out Hano, bro.
Yeah,
You were
man.
in Brala Bears too, weren't you?
Yeah. I played for Brawler Bears, but I was more the younger generation.
Crazy what the kids that were at the youth and I ended up being, you know.
Yeah, like,
This guy, NRL star, 21 district, and you got
Bro.
Duke of the
very
West.
small world, bro.
Oh my god. One is playing footy, one is in jail, one is in the government, bro. Just everyone is like everywhere. Far out.
Man, that youth center is gonna be studied, man. Unfortunately, it got shut down. I think they took it out. Have you been to Granville recently?
Nah, I haven't.
Nah.
Yeah.
We haven't been to.
I hope they're still going, bro. What they had was mad.
Bro, it's all new buildings, everything.
I'm glad we're paying homage to them now because I never even thought about it, you know.
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
played a big
Played,
part with
yeah.
me as well, growing up. So I'm glad that it's taken a while, but love to pay homage to Granville Youth Centre. Shout out Moana
Yeah.
and Chris Baker. Chris Baker.
Yeah.
I think so.
Shout out Chris Baker.
Now, what's been the highlight of your NRL career so far, and how do you bring your cultural values into your role as a player?
That's
That's a
a
hard
AI
question,
question.
bro.
Yeah, that's a bit too advanced for me. I'm telling you, I didn't go to school. Nah.
What's been the highlight of your
Highlight,
NRL career?
Yeah. Playing 100 games
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
and playing for Tonga. Yeah, beating New Zealand, I'd say.
Oh, that's good. That's
You
good.
hear that? Beating New Zealand.
Beating
bro.
New
That's a
Zealand.
highlight.
You
What?
know we're gonna
Yeah.
put that in this segment. We're gonna link that in this segment.
So why 100 games? Then,
Yeah.
someone once told me you're not an NRL player until you play 100.
Ah,
So, yeah. And then Tonga,
yeah.
that was
I'll never forget that game. That was
Yeah. Last year's one, yeah.
yeah.
How important is it for you to give back to your Tongan community and your family and to your fans who look up to you?
Yeah, it is important. After telling my story, I don't know how I made it, you know, like I wouldn't say I did it all on my own, but like there was people that helped you along the way, and it's not people that, you know, that's got from the NRL or you got the hookups, you know, that get you there easy.
Yeah.
So I'd say just me enjoying the game and having fun,
Yeah.
like that's what
Oh,
got
bless
me
her,
there.
Lord.
And if nowadays, if I had the opportunity to help those kids, I would help because I didn't get the opportunity.
Wow.
Wow, that's
You
mad,
basically
man.
be like the big homie that you didn't have, you know, when you're younger.
Yeah.
And would it even be a stretch to go as far to say that, like, going through your hardship journey, your missus was there next to you every step of the way.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the missus, they don't really get as much, you know? They don't get as much credit. But I would know this because, bro, like, she's like in the shadows behind me and everyone only sees what I've accomplished. But they don't see that, like, I couldn't have been able to do all of this if I didn't have someone at home, you know? Looking after me. So,
and it's amazing you said that there was a lot of other people as well, like even Palangis that helped you along the way.
Looking back now, you know, I'll never forget those people.
yeah.
And there was this one man that actually helped me a lot. He used to, because my dad was so busy with church stuff, you know, like there was this man that helped me, took me games, buy food, you know, like that
Little things like that.
Yeah, little things like that I'll never forget because it's played a big role of where I am today, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Man.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
Amazing story,
It just
bro.
goes to show like how much of an influence elders have on little kids, you know. You might not notice, but these kids remember it when they grow up. He's told us about the rough upbringings and all the stuff that happens behind closed doors that he remembers now.
Who do you reckon, who's your, like, not best mates, but who would you say you're close with out of your teammates?
Teammates, Sifa Talakai.
Hey!
He's he's real one.
Yeah.
We're like brothers, you know. When we need something or not shy, you know, when you get your brothers, not shy to ask them, you need help or something with this.
Yeah.
That's who I go to. Yeah.
Shout out Sifa, bro.
That
Shout
guy
out to
can
the
run
doggo.
hard, bro. Straight out.
Yeah.
That guy can
Shout
run
out to
hard,
Sifa,
bro.
Very inspired by the story. Sorry, Ronnie, I cut you off when you're doing the game, mate.
Oh no, I actually forgot about the game. But actually, guys, I had questions here and we forgot about all the questions, so I'm asking him now. The whole time we've been freestyling the question, and it's coming to the end of our podcast. Now I'm asking him the question.
Bro.
But anyways,
I hate
Oh, is
keeping
that
it
why you were
formal,
like rapid fire?
Yeah.
'Cause for the last 10 minutes, it was just doom, doom,
yeah, I
doom,
was like,
doom, doom.
I was like, holy cunt, I need to read out these questions.
I
bro.
noticed straight away when he's like, "What is the?" And I was like, "Dickhead, we're at the end of the
Bro, we came in today, didn't even follow the segments, bro.
Yeah.
But
Man.
before we come to an end, we're gonna play a little quiz, a little game I just created through Bros and Cons. We might play with the other guests. We'll see how it goes from this episode. But this game is called 21 Questions, and all the guests got to do is just answer it to your best knowledge. What does the NRL stand for? Yeah, what does the NRL stand for?
National Rugby League.
Correct. Which team won the 2023 NRL Grand Final?
23. No clue.
Penrith Panthers. Who is the NRL's all-time leading try scorer?
NRL.
Yeah.
Ken Irvine.
You're right, correct. What team is known as the Red V?
Dragons.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, fuck. Who was the first Tongan-born player to captain an NRL side?
No clue.
Jason Damalolo. How many players are on the field per team during the NRL game?
13.
Correct. What team calls Suncorp Stadium home?
Broncos.
Correct. Who won the Dally M medal in 2022?
No clue.
Nicholas Hines. Which,
He's probably going to be watching this like, this guy. I knew this guy hated me.
hey, it's just a game, Nico, bro. Come on. Which NRL team has the most premierships? Oh, I didn't.
Rabbitohs.
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
What
okay.
year did the NRL officially begin?
No
Nah.
clue.
What year?
When I was born, 1998. Woo!
Really?
Yeah.
Who is known as the king in rugby league?
Sione Katoa.
Clint Gufferson?
King Gufferson? Yeah.
Incorrect. It's Wally Lewis.
Ah,
Oh, what?
Oh.
Why wouldn't it be Gufferson?
yeah, that's
I don't know.
King
You have
Guffer.
to
Shout out
ask.
King
You
Guffer.
gotta-
And shout out.
What team did Billy Slater?
You gotta edit that part.
We got to.
What team did Billy Slater play for?
Storms.
Correct. Who are the reigning state of origin champions as of 2024?
New South Wales.
Incorrect. It's Queensland. Warriors. But
I love
get
the
you though.
loyalty.
get
I
you
love
though.
the
I get you
I
though.
hear your heart, man.
Only we know. Only we
Hey,
know.
that was the
I don't want to
correct-
say that
correct-
team's
If
name.
you know, you know.
He's just hard white. New South Wales. Blues. Love it.
What club did Greg Inglis debut for in the NRL?
Melbourne?
Yeah, correct. Which NRL club was added to the competition in 2023?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Correct. What is the maximum number of interchanges allowed per NRL team in a game?
Is that when they swap players? What, 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Me either. That was a guess.
What NRL player is famous for the 2005 grand final flick pass? Wow.
Benji Marshall.
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Who holds the record for the most NRL games played?
No clue.
Ever.
Oh, no.
Cameron Smith, something.
Correct.
400?
Oh.
What team did Andrew Johns play for his entire NRL career?
Knights.
Correct. What's the name of the what's the name of the trophy awarded to the NRL premiers? I wouldn't know this one either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Proven Summons Trophy.
Oh,
What city is the home base for the Cronulla Sharks?
Cronulla?
Yeah. Oh, no.
These questions are written by Ron Gotti.
No, I thought you said Cronulla as in question, like Cronulla question. But no, it's incorrect. It's Sydney.
Sydney.
Oh, well.
That's it.
What the hell?
Bro, like, fuck. Well, you got most of the questions correct, so. He's
That was a
actually
fun game. That was
an
a fun
NRL
game.
head, bro. He's a bit of an NRL head, you know. He knows his stuff.
That was a
Jeez.
fun game. Ronnie wanted to spice it up with that game. It was awesome.
Yeah.
man.
So that was just a trial, guys. So we might do it again on the next guest and see how it goes.
Sione, we're just coming to the wrap up. Tell us, is there anything you want to tell all the youngins out there, or anyone aspiring to be a footy player, or anyone pretty much just looking up to you now? What's your advice to these guys?
If you enjoy playing footy, you don't have to be talented. Hard work can also get you there. It's possible, and just be yourself. Feel quiet. Try and upgrade your life. Like I said, do something that's challenging for you, and
Can I said it
Amen,
better?
boy. That's hectic.
Before we end it, also, guys, make sure you go check out the link, our website. Up there we have merch up. We only have 2 merches right now. It's a plain hoodie,
This is the
and we got a
merch.
windbreaker. We got his very own customized windbreaker right here, Sione Katoa. And make sure you get your own. It's not that expensive, guys. You guys will see the price on the website. You can pretty much buy it in 1 week if you want it. But yeah, anyways.
Man, thank you for coming, man. I know you got a platform already, but is there anyone you would like to shout out while we're here? I know it's a whole different audience to his audience. So.
Tongan Fisherman. Have a watch on YouTube.
That's
We'll,
it.
we'll add the link
We'll
over
add the
here
link,
as
yeah.
well. Guys, there's our episode of Bros and Cons. You got Cronulla Sharks Winger, Sione Katoa. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Bless, love. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Any gun you choose, yeah. She still wanna hang with the crew, yeah. When a call comes, we move. A queen like you will never understand the things that we do. Still with it with the bang in the corner. I free my brother.